So anyways, in the fall of 2021, Juliana, who was just 21 years old at the time, she moved into the Banfields' home. And Juliana was from Brazil. She was raised on the outskirts of Sao Paulo. So this was going to be something new for her, very exciting. And at first, everything was working out pretty well, too. It didn't seem like this nightmare situation where the host family and the au pair didn't get along and there was hostility and there were, barriers they needed to overcome. It wasn't like that. Juliana seemed like a really nice girl. And the Banfield's daughter, Valerie, really liked her as well. I mean, so what wasn't there to love? This was a perfect situation and mutually beneficial. However, we know how this case ends, or a lot of us do, I should say. So about 10 months into Juliana's stay with the Banfields, something shifted. Juliana and Brendan's relationship allegedly turned sexual at that time. And this wasn't casual, okay? This also wasn't just like a fling where whenever Christine wasn't home, they'd flirt or they would be like touchy-feely, which I get it. That obviously wouldn't have been okay either. But this was seemingly a full-blown relationship just happening. Not with Christine's knowledge, of course, but like they didn't have any sort of boundaries. They weren't really like trying to be ultra careful. They were in this full relationship with one another. Now, the last time that I covered this case, we didn't even know for sure yet if there was any type of relationship going on between them prior to Christine's death. I mean, everybody pretty much figured that it was the case because of how quickly they seemed to get together after her death, but there wasn't any actual proof out there. Nothing had been confirmed. Now, something that really shocked me about Brendan and Juliana's relationship, now that we know the full details of it, was that they didn't even try to hide it. I know I alluded to that a little bit earlier, but like they did hide it from Christine, but not from the rest of the world. They would pose together for pictures, some being very intimate. They would post these pictures on Juliana's Instagram with captions as like just a normal happy couple who were head over heels in love with one another. And these photos ended up being a huge piece of evidence in the case and in the trial. And unfortunately, this whole time that this was going on, Christine was just absolutely clueless about the ongoing affair. And she made multiple different posts that really show just how truly blindsided she was by the entire situation. In one post, she wrote about the relationship between Juliana and her daughter Valerie, saying that Juliana was her best friend, her sister, her third parent, her everything. She loved Juliana. In another post, she uploaded a picture of Valerie and Juliana smiling together, and she wrote, "A lot of people don't understand the au pair program, but this is it right here. It's opening your home and your heart to someone with big dreams of changing their life while in America. And in the process, they changed your life more than you could measure." Which, think about that. That is so incredibly heartbreaking and infuriating. She loved Juliana. She thought of her as family, as a third parent to Valerie. She cherished her, saying how, in that post cryptically saying, "We just wanted to help Juliana, but we got so much more in return," not even realizing that her sleazy-ass husband was sleeping with her, that Juliana was sleeping with Christine's husband behind her back, and on top of that the two of them were plotting Christine's demise together. It's horrible. It's like the ultimate level of betrayal. And Christine wasn't even aware of it. While Christine was at work, literally saving lives and putting the needs of others before her own, Juliana and Brendan were just at home, talking about how they couldn't wait to be married, how they loved each other, they wanted to have their own kids together, and have a life together. Brendan also allegedly talked about how much he disliked Christine and how he felt like she was an awful mother to Valerie.